Hey guys, Night Raven here, and it's time for some more Hydroneer. Today, I guess I should not have stopped while I was inside the machine. That was a little different. Today I want to get as much of this flattened out as I can. Also get some fuel in this thing, since it is running a little low. I'm also glad that the environment is flattening out rather well in this. I'm glad I bought this thing. It's making it a lot easier to clear out all this dirt in here. I know there are a couple of spots that are slightly off, but I know I can get them after I get everything else here cleared out. I wonder how far I can go before it's like, okay, you need to stop and, you know, clear it out manually before it says, you know, I wonder if the tier 2 dirt, this thing can handle tier 2 dirt, right? Like, I've never actually cleared out this entire property before, so I don't know what to expect. I wonder if it is... I wonder if this thing can only handle tier 1 dirt, or if it can handle tier 2. Since I've never cleared a property completely out before, I don't know what to expect. I wonder what would happen if I cleared everything out down all the way to you know what, I have cleared out most of Ember Cradle once, but that was before the big change, and the updated everything to the point of saying, hey, you cannot play your old save anymore. That was the last time I actually cleared anything out that much before. I just know this is going to be a lot more difficult if I try clearing this thing out, because I better get some more water, since I just emptied that thing out. I was wondering how much longer it would go before I needed to get fuel. I'm also kind of glad that your character does not need to breathe underwater. Okay, how am I going to do this? It's been a while since I had to... It's been a while since I actually had to fill that thing up with water, so I wasn't entirely sure how to get up that thing. At least you don't have to breathe. Having the water line like this. Although it would be kind of nice to see the water line when you're like this, instead of I wonder how much stuff I have. I know it's been a while since I checked, but I want to get the property flattened out first before I do anything else. And in order to flatten the property out first, I need to get water into my machine since it completely dried out. I'm also glad that I'm also glad the water levels do not go downward in this game. Okay, so let's get this completely flattened out. Right, there's a horn on this thing. Slight little lump there, might as well get it completely flattened out. You know what, let's just get this thing out of the way as well. Okay. Let's see. There's no core stone, so this is going to be a little tricky. Okay, so 47,555 iron. Okay, so let's see, how much gold do I have? 80,000 Hydro coins worth of gold. Holy crap. I already know I have quite a bit of 97. How much did I need for tier 2 drills? I know it probably is not that amount, but okay, so where did I leave that? Like, where have I left that? Where did I leave my pickaxe? I have my tier 1 hoe, my hammer, and my tier 1 shovel. My tier 2 pickaxe is here. Okay, that's just a piece of grass. Where have I left it? Because there's very few spots where I could have left it. I know my hammer is here. Where could I have left my pickaxe? My tier 1 pickaxe. I mean, yes, I could use my tier 2 pickaxe, but I would feel better if I used my tier 1 for the tier 1 dirt. Okay, it's not shoved in with this stuff or here. It isn't over here somewhere, is it? I don't see it. Oh! I walked right by it and didn't even realize it. Okay, so let's actually... let's clear this out enough that I know I can get down a little bit lower and get a decent amount cleared out. Because I want to keep going, you know, further downward with, you know, minimal effort. Because the amount I just cleared here took me about a minute, with the amount of property in Snow Ruin Falls, this is going to take forever. But luckily I have this to help me out, and I'm glad I bought it. I mean, yes, it's going to be kind of obsolete once I get everything cleared out, but still. Okay, let's get over here and... Okay, so what would happen if I... Oh, oops. Damn it, really? What if I go this way? Like, what if I, what if I scoop out a whole bunch this way first? I'm gonna have to go quite a distance. Okay, because I want to make sure that it's not going to do the same thing here. Because I was kind of hoping it would not just go thunk, stop, and then say, hey look, now it's leveled back where it was before. There we go. I hope this is enough. Like, I really want to make sure it's going to say, hey, let's dig downward, not try and bring it back to this level again. And then I know I sort of want to bring the I know I sort of want to leave it over by the machine, but also if this works, then that's great. Okay. Damn it, really? Ah. I'm getting really sick and tired of this thing. I think it's because I'm not picking an area wider than the machine, so it's... I am really hoping that's the problem. Because this is getting ridiculous. Like, I want to go further down, not have everything raised back up again. Now, let's go a little bit further just to make sure. Okay, so now I'm going to leave that here. Okay, so that worked. What the hell? Why am I stuck there? There we go. Now, let's actually go a little bit further back. Clear out as much as I can. Oh, I want to minimize as much as possible through this, so I know I'm not going to get stuck anywhere. I really hope I don't get stuck anywhere. Okay, it's starting to get to the point Okay, I better move these. Especially since I'm going to get stuck on these things, and they're not planted down. Okay, so now let's get as much cleared out as I can. I hope it doesn't raise it back up again. Ah, good. That spot was a little sketchy. I wasn't sure which direction I was going to bring the dirt. There's so much dirt to clear in this property. With this thing, it is going so much faster. With that pickaxe, it will have just been shunk, 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 and I will have cleared out a small section compared to this thing where it's... I can just drive straight and it's taking out giant amounts of dirt for me. I just realized I could use this to plant a garden a little better, but I haven't really been doing the gardening stuff in this game too much, you know, lately. I should, but it's like... I also think I should actually be a little more careful with this thing, because I thought I was doing it wrong, but I guess I forgot that the clearance level of this thing is, you know, wider than what it's supposed to be, so that's part of the reason why I guess it was having trouble flattening things out. It was because it kept saying, hey, the edges are at a certain level, but the middle is not. Let's raise the middle to the upper level, not let's flatten everything out to the lower level. I think that was the problem with this thing. I wonder how far I have to go in order to actually get to the tier 2 dirt. Like, I remember seeing it, it's just... I wonder if the tier 2 dirt is just as uneven as the tier 1 dirt. I hope the tier 2 dirt is not uneven. That would suck. Like trying to figure out where the tier 1 dirt is and where the tier 2 dirt is, and then try and even it out that way. Okay. Let's get the rest of this cleared out. There we go. Oh, let's see about clearing out a little bit more. You know what, maybe I will actually shove that there. Like, I know the tier 1 dirt ends here. This is also where I get stuck. Yeah. I'm not getting out of that. You know what, let's just... Let's just have everything run for a tiny bit. That way I still make some money in this episode. Maybe next episode I should get some repair kits, because the one episode, was it last episode? The I should really bring a couple of these over. Okay, so far no sparks. The only sparks are from those things, counting the material going through them. So far so good. Everything is working properly. Once I get enough Cloutium for the tier 2 separator thing, I will get it, and hopefully the tier 2 will last a little bit longer than the tier 1, because the tier 1, you barely get like, I know I'm shoving a ton of dirt through it, but at this point I'm barely getting 5 minutes of peace before it says, hey look, I need repairs. It's getting to that point. And okay, so everything is so far so good. Why are you behaving now, since I'm standing here waiting with a repair kit? It's like, I leave you alone for 5 minutes and you get completely clogged with dirt and everything, and yet here I am with a repair kit and you work fine. It's like, why? Okay, so far, I barely get any Cloutium. I'm not upset at it, it's just kind of wish I would get a touch more. I guess maybe when I start, I clear out a whole bunch of the dirt, get to the tier 2 stuff, and then get tier 2 extractors going, and that's when I start getting the Cloutium like crazy. Any sparks there? I don't see any. You know what? Let's actually just process what I have and then call it. Also, I know I have enough iron for probably several dozen of these things. It's just Yeah, that's a little too much dirt for me to say, hey, let's pick them up and bring them over to the machine, because I won't even get through a tenth of this and it's going to be already in the machine being processed. I am really glad I have this many machines set up, to help get this much material through the system all at once. There we go. I'm also glad that actually works the way it is, where the iron, copper, or not copper, the iron, gold, and platinum go through just fine, and yet any emerald, ruby, or sapphire going through automatically get polished. You know what? Since it's just like one or two. There we go. Now let's let that thing still has power. Yeah, this is like pretty much the only time I've ever wanted to hook up any power in this system. Holy crap, I did not realize how large this was. Okay, I'll turn that off. Let's see. 13.7. Holy crap. That is the largest onyx gem I've ever had in this game. Ah. Once I start getting to the tier 2 dirt, I know I'm going to have the core stone flowing through the system, so... Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching. Until the next game. Bye.